change of plan. I am really struggling at the moment with my back and my shoulder, to the point where I can hardly walk. I'm in a lot of pain, so we've left the park. It's really intensely hot now and extremely busy, so we've left the park and we are going to walk round to the New York Hotel, and the Marvel Hotel, or Marvel at the New York, or whatever it's called nowadays, and we're going to see if we can get into the Skyline Bar. And we're thinking, it's early afternoon, most people are now in the park, we're thinking it might be a time to go there when it's nice and empty. So that's what we're going to do now. There's the Newport and the Sequoia, and we're going to go in. Oh look, they're obviously all the statues that used to be in the park when it was superheroes time. Right, bugger. Doesn't open until 5 o'clock, so didn't really think about that. It'll be open all day, but this is the entrance where we would go. Oh yeah, it says 5 o'clock. Can see that now. But obviously that's.
Oh yeah.
Would like the chocolate drink?
Oh, thank you. Some lemon. Oh look, strawberry and. Thank you. That would be lovely.
Welcome.
Ooh. Strawberry and cucumber. Oh, nice, thank you. So Skyline Bar isn't open yet, but this will be where we're going to come later at 5 o'clock. This is a really nice hotel actually, and it smells amazing. It's just like a really nice smell in here, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's a nice smell, Gary. It's a nice smell. So we just come into the New York, and we were going to just go back because my back was killing me, and we discovered the Bleecker Street Lounge has got some really nice comfy seats. So we thought, you know what, we've got a nice view here with it's all open, it's nice and airy. There's not many people in here, so we thought we'd come and sit down and have a nice drink. Yeah, so and today is the first anniversary of this being the Marvel Hotel. So we've just sat down, ready to just order a coffee and sit, and a very nice lady has just come up and offered us this cocktail as a special for the 1-year anniversary. So there we go. And Gary thought this was a biscuit, and it's actually a straw. You thought that was a biscuit, didn't you?
It's a very low sugar biscuit.
Made of paper. Yeah, so this is fun, but I tell you what, this hotel smells amazing. It's like a cross between, if you've been in Hollister or Abercrombie, it's kind of a cross between that, but with then hints of cucumber. It's just like so nice. I can actually sit and guns, and it's not overpowering. It's not, because I get migraines and they get triggered really easily. This is just, it's not a migraine trigger, it's just really subtle, gentle, really nice. Which Gary could get this as an aftershave. It's nice.
It's up the skin off.
No, it's nice. Anyway, we're going to tuck into our cocktails, I think. You first sip, dear, and see what you think. That's meringue on top, and it's some kind of red berries. Watch Gary spill this all down himself.
That's really hot.
Is it?
Yes. Is it raspberry, maybe?
Well, I don't know, you tell me, I haven't tried it yet.
It tastes quite raspberry.
With meringue on top.
Yeah,
Nice. Nice. Let me try mine. Right, so I'm going to try mine now.
C'est donc si quand elle est sacrée de cocktail, s'il vous plaît.
No, that's oh, that is raspberry.
Yeah, go on girl, get it down, yeah?
Are you ready?
Yep, thank you.
Well, that was a very pleasant break, wasn't it? That was really nice just to sit and chill out. I just said to Gary, sometimes as much as I love the parks, it's very and full on, and it's crowds and it's in your face and it's noisy. And sometimes it's nice just to...
Steppy on the toey, pushy in the backy.
Yeah, it's just nice to have that little break.
Stand in front of the photo you're trying to take.
Yeah, no, but it's just nice sometimes just to have a bit of a chill out.
Fish. Sorry about that.
Easily distracted.
Saw a big fish.
No, it's just nice sometimes, isn't it? Just to have that break and to sort of get out of the parks. And we find actually going to the hotels and sitting in one of the hotel bars or something is actually quite a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
We've just sat in there, there was hardly anybody in there. We've chilled out, had a nice coffee, free cocktail.
Yeah, free cocktail, yeah.
And
a chocolate square.
Yeah, and then just, and obviously while we were in there, it was obviously the first anniversary, so there's a little sort of show thing they did, and then they did the appreciation for the cast members of the hotel with Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel and Spider-Man. So that was a nice little bonus as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just really pleasant. And now we're standing here by the lake, watching the balloon come down, looking out over the Newport Bay. We're just chilling, because I think it's important on a Disney holiday, because it is so full on, to sometimes chill out a bit. You know, I don't know if you can see that big fish down there, but let me see if I can. I think you're just going to get a reflection of the. Yeah, there's a big one there. I don't know if you can see. Can you see them? You might see the shadows of them. I don't know if you've got. They are big, and here we go. The balloon in its new resplendent colours coming down. Both Gary and I are a bit scared of heights, and we have thought about going on that, but I think it might be a bit much for us.
We've been up in one once, and we like.
Yeah, tethered one.
Not quite size there.
But there we go. Very peaceful. There's some new little shops that weren't here before when we came last time in the village. So this one seems to have all hats and bits and pieces. This one's got like Mickey candles and things, and
Donc je vous mets une comme ça? Une comme ça, oui. Ouais.
this is all sparkly bits thing. I don't know if you know this, but look, here is a picnic area, and this is just where you come out of the park. So if you're coming here and you want to go and have a little bit of a picnic, bring your own food and eat it away from the park, there's a little picnic area here. And there's picnic benches at the end. It's very quiet and peaceful, and so far we've not really seen anyone in here, have we, when we've walked past? So if you wanted to come and have a picnic, There you go, and it goes right the way down there. Oh, there is some people in here, but look, it goes right the way down to the end, so there's plenty of space. So just bear that in mind if you need an escape from the park with your picnic. Bonsoir. So it is now evening time, and we left the park when it was very hot and very busy, and my back was killing me. So I needed to sit down. So we got into the car and we drove off, and we went to Val d'Europe, the big shopping centre, because we wanted to go to Auchan, the big supermarket, and just pick up a couple of bits. And we ended up, because it wasn't that busy in there at all, was it? So we ended up staying in there all afternoon. We ended up having something to eat there, and let me just do this window up so I can hear you, or you can hear me rather. We ended up having something to eat there. We ended up going around all the shops. We spent a long time in Auchan, which wasn't busy at all. And it's always really interesting to see other foods from other countries and things, I think. So we spent a lot longer in there than we anticipated, and suddenly went, oh blimey, it's 9 o'clock. So, I mean, it's still brilliant sunlight. It is 26 degrees. It's very warm today, so we've literally driven straight back to the hotel, dumped off all our stuff, had a freshen up. I've quickly changed because we wanted to try to go to the Skyline Bar, and we wanted to do that earlier on, but it wasn't open till 5 o'clock. So our plan was to pop to the supermarket and everything for a couple of hours and then get back there, but as I say, it's taken us a lot longer than we anticipated. So we are now going, we've got literally 2 hours before the fireworks, which we've got a VIP reservation area thing for tonight. So we are going to try and go to the Skyline Bar to see if we can go in there to get a drink, as it is the Art of Marvel Hotel's 1 year anniversary today. So we thought we'd try and go there. I've got a feeling it might be busy. I mean, I'm paying homage. Oh, I haven't got it here, my ears are down there. I'm paying homage. I've got my Captain America ears and my my Captain Marvel t-shirt on. I don't know if we're going to get in there. I don't know if it's going to be too busy. So if it is, then we'll just go into the parks, and hopefully it might be a bit emptier, and we might be able to go on a couple of last minute rides maybe, which is what Gary wants to do. But the intention is to try and go to the Skyline, have a cocktail, and then mooch into the park for the fireworks and the drone show. So watch this space, see what happens. Yeah, I just think because it's the first anniversary, like first birthday, I've got a feeling it might be busy in there. And especially like today when they did that little show and everything, and they had there was one bit where they was offering like drinks and cakes and snacks, wasn't there, and everything as a celebration. They had like a big birthday cake there, but yeah, so I don't know, but we can try. Oh, Gary nearly took the wrong turn.
Yeah, you missed the turning.
Oh, we nearly missed the turning. There you go. That's because we're chatting. Right, we'll catch you with whatever we do, and wish us luck getting in the bar. So we're in the Skyline Bar. We made it, and we've just had another one of the special birthday candle drinks. I didn't realise that, but they actually made them to look like birthday candles.
Which they do.
Which they do, indeed. We've just had another one of those, and we've now both got a 30th cocktail coming. So Gary's got the one without alcohol, and I've got one with, never had raspberry vodka, I think it is, isn't it? Never had that before. So looking forward to seeing, oh, I should have taken a picture of the menu. Never had that before, so we'll see what that's like. It says it's got egg white on top, and I'm hoping that means meringue.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, because the birthday candle ones had meringue on top, so I'm hoping that's what it is. But
we should see.
Yeah, raw egg on top.
Yeah. It could be a cross between an oyster and a heavy cold.
Oh, that's disgusting. You are lovely. And our server, bless her, she's lovely, and she wasn't even that long. She's saying, because we've had to wait, which has been about 5 minutes, if that, she saying, oh, let me get you a bottle of water for or a soda drink or something. So we said, no, honestly, it's fine.
You said no, can we have a cash equivalent?
No, we didn't. No, we said that's absolutely fine. And she said, no, so she's going to bring us some water. Oh, Spider-Man's just swung by.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, in a minute I'll take some photographs of this. I mean, I know you've probably seen it on other
It's a
vlogs
bit
before,
random.
but I find it quite amusing. Simple things amuse me. So, waiting for our cocktails to arrive. I'm not sure if we are going to make it to the I'm not sure if we're going to make it to the fireworks because we've got about an hour and I think you have to arrive half an hour before, so and we're not gulping our cocktail down, we're going to sit and enjoy it. It's very pleasant in here. They've got us right over at the back in the corner where we can see everything, and so that we are, we're not crowding with everybody.
It's a very round.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean, it's at the back, you know what I mean. And apparently today is not only the first birthday of the hotel, but it's also the 21st of June is also the National Day of Music in France, we've just been told. So we have a lady coming to sing.
Yeah,
So so there's going to be a singer here tonight.
I believe her name's Pearl.
No, she's not. Oh, I think that might be the lady now coming to sing.
Oh, yeah,
So we've
it
got
is,
some
yeah.
musical entertainment to bring you as well.
Yeah, Pearl's a singer. Is she? I thought she was. Dressed up for the occasion.
Yeah.
Sexy woman.
This could be interesting. Don't know what sort of songs they're going to sing, but we just pulled up in the car park, and I said to Gary, rather than have to go through security and then walk all the way through the village, maybe it would be a good idea if it's not too busy to jump on a bus and run up to the thing. And I said to the driver, is this one for New York? And he just looked at me and I said, New York, New York. And Gary said he only made me say it twice.
Yeah, that was deliberate.
Oh, here comes our drinks. Oh, so the drinks have arrived. That's my one. And that's Gary's. So he's got a 30 on his lemon. Oh, don't turn it round. Look, there
Oh
it is,
yeah, well,
just
so
there.
the rest of it.
30. And I've got a 30 on.
Give it a 12.
Oh, you're giving it a 12. Oh, singer's coming. And these are our free waters. She's so sweet. She's still really apologising, and we've said it's absolutely fine. Olives, I think, maybe. Yeah, it's olives as well. So there's the singer. What's it like? Very naughty. Is it nice?
So, happy birthday with Disneyland Paris. Oh, that's
Oh, that's really nice. Very, very strong.
very good. Nice singer, nice
mean, I know we've got the VIP pass thing, but we're waiting for Spider-Man and Iron Man to come back. So far, every time we put the camera on, it doesn't come, and we turn the camera off and he appears. So we've got a camera set up on the next table and we're waiting for him to come back. We've been sitting here for ages now and there's nothing. We've definitely missed the fireworks and the drone show, so I think it's going to be another day. So that was very pleasant, very nice evening. We've had a sing-along, we've seen Spider-Man, we've seen Iron Man, and
some random jet.
Yep, and had a very strong cocktail. Missed the fireworks, so we cancelled that. We actually cancelled our booking and we've rebooked for tomorrow night. So hopefully we can go and do it tomorrow night instead. But now we've got to go back through security to go through the village to get back to the car. So we'll catch you on the other side. So we've just gone through security and I've got like a kind of a handle on my pistol grip handle on my thing, and the man in security thought it was very funny and took it off me and started using it like a gun. But oh look, it's all lit up at night. Look. Oh, we had a picture done by that 30th thing, but now it's all lit up at night. Sweet as that. So Gary decided he wanted a Starbucks, and so got him a Starbucks, left him sitting here all on his lonesome, and I went down to the gourmand stand and I have got myself pretzel. And I timed it just wrong because I just started to walk down there and it was kicking out time from the parks and the fireworks, so I've just got back here quick. Yeah, it's quite late now, about 11:30. It's just a sea of people going past. Well, we've actually had quite a good day and we've done quite a lot today. So, quite a good day, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've done quite a lot today. I think we're going to say good night now. So thank you for watching. Please do all the usual like and subscribe and all that jazz. And we'll catch you again tomorrow for whatever adventures we get up to tomorrow. And it's actually getting better each day, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's good.
Getting back into the swing of it now. So the magic has returned. See you tomorrow.
Bye.